we have a problem. And before we get started on today's project, let me explain a little bit about what's going on. If you didn't know this already, it's extremely raining during the winter months in the Pacific Northwest, especially on the coast. And when we receive packages and deliveries, sometimes they get wet and damaged because we're not around when they are delivered. And this is a big problem for us. A few times we've had packages delivered that cannot get wet or else they are completely ruined, like electronics, for example. Because our container house isn't finished yet, we don't really have a covered, dry place for our packages and deliveries. And that's what we're going to be working on today. So join us today as we build a little package hut to protect our mail and our packages from the elements. So we just picked up all the building materials that we need and we have to unload them. It's raining a little bit, but we are hoping to get them all unloaded before that completely pours rain. So
and we get all soaked.
Yeah, cross your fingers for us. So here we have most of the materials that we're going to be using today, and we are going to set up the package hut right around here. So we're going to remove our rack and build it right here. So first up, we need to get the excavator to move this guy because it is incredibly heavy, it's wet, and it's pretty large. So no way we can move it by hand. So excavator it is. It's kind of funny because these days I feel like we use our excavator more to move stuff than we do to dig, but hey, if it works, it works. So, as you saw from the video, started out sunny and nice, rained, hailed, became sunny again, and now it's raining and sunny at the same time. So crazy. Anyways, this is just a little bit of reality of what it's like in winter here and why it's so challenging to do outdoor projects in the winter here. The weather is pretty hard to deal with. But anyways, we're just gonna, since today we're only working with wood, it's totally fine. It's usually like painting and metal work we can't really do out in the rain. But that being said, we're gonna throw on our rain jackets and suck it up and build this little package hut.
Beautiful.
So we removed the big wooden rack that was right here. Now we're gonna kind of like lay out everything and measure everything and jump right to it.
in December.
So this side of the ground is definitely higher than that side over there. So what we're doing is using our laser level to see what the difference is in the height, to see how much rocks we need for that side. So this side is about 2.5, and this side is about 6.5. So we have pretty much a 4-inch difference. So now what we're gonna do basically is just grab some more rocks so we can raise this side so that can be closer to being level. All right, now we're gonna kind of line everything up, make sure everything fits in the area that we selected. So we are using our laser level right here. This thing is amazing to project level onto all these posts. And now we're gonna make sure they're level vertically.
What we do?
All right, we are making good progress, I'd say. We got the base all set up. Now we're gonna go do the top part of our little package hut and keep moving along. We're lucky it's not raining, so this is a huge win for us, because once it starts to rain while we work, it gets a little tough. but also I don't want to jinx it because it was supposed to rain all day today and it was supposed to be super windy, and it's neither of those things. So I'm gonna take advantage of the weather and hopefully make a lot of progress on the package hut.
So now we are going to screw the plywood to the frame that we made.
Making progress. It's starting to get late. It's getting a little chilly. Hoping that we can get a little bit farther in the project before it gets too dark and too late. So we got most of the structure set up, going pretty well. Just want to say this light is really incredible right here. This is not really a construction light. This is like a photography light, but they're pretty inexpensive. I think you can get them for around 60 bucks. I'll link one in the description because honestly, you guys, it's the best light for working. Really solid light that kind of lights everything and doesn't create super harsh shadows. So indoors, outdoors, it's not really waterproof, but it's really great and we use it often. And I just wanted to share it with you guys. So if you're looking for a good kind of overall light, check the description. All right, you guys, that's pretty much it for today. It's pretty dark, it's pretty late, so stay tuned for the evolution of the package hut. All right, you guys, day 2 of building our little package hut. Today we are going to cover the outside with some leftover materials we have from our container house build. So we are going to pull everything out and get started. It was pouring rain this morning, so we had to wait for a while for it to kind of clear up a bit. So we have a break in the weather. We're hoping that it will last a little while and we can finish our little package hut today. Let's go. To the panels we go. first panel in. Now we're gonna go grab a few more and layer them on top.
Position where I should be. Like just the lens.
A little bit towards me.
Or to you.
It has started to rain. Don't know if you can see all the little raindrops. Hopefully we don't get too soaked because we still have a ways to go.
Alright. So we have this.
Moving things by yourself can sometimes be a little awkward or tricky, so I wanted to share this with you guys. This is a clamp that allows you to carry drywall and plywood panels easily by yourself. It's really helpful, and I'm sure we will use it more and more as we get into finishing the interior of our container house. I'll be sure to link it in the description for those of you who are interested. Okay, so we got most of the structure set up. We are going to work on the roof next. We are just going to use some Sun Tough panels, the polycarbonate sheeting. I think that will be perfect for this. We decided to use as much leftover building materials as we can on this little project just to save a little bit of cash. And because this is just a temporary structure, eventually we won't need something like this. But as we're building the house, this will come in handy because everyone delivering our packages doesn't know where to put them. So, moving along. First of all, just want to tell you guys it's getting pretty cold these days, and it's getting pretty dark really early. And with the weather, it makes it a little bit challenging because today it rained all morning, like poured all morning, so we couldn't really work. And then we started working. Obviously it gets dark really early, and now we are working pretty late and it's getting pretty cold. So it's just a little bit of reality of what it's like winter on the coast. The weather's pretty hard to deal with as far as like the rain and stuff. The cold you can deal with easier than the rain. But yeah, it just makes it challenging, especially when you go to do things like painting, metalworking, which, as you guys know, is like the majority of what we needed to do for our house. So with that being said, we're gonna do a few more things and call it a night and finish tomorrow what we can. So as you can see, it's a super nice day today, and we are going to paint the package hut. We had a few days of dry weather, so the package hut was able to dry out a little bit because it was quite wet from all the rain. But now we have the green light. We're gonna go paint the package hut and stain all the wood. And I have orange here because I just ate pasta. Anyway, so we're gonna gather all the materials that we need and work on a few last finishing touches for the package hut, and then start making it pretty. There she is in all her glory. She's a little, could use, you know, maybe some upgrades, but we will try our best to make it look pretty and nice. Okay, so first up, we are going to cut some wood to go around the roof to kind of encapsulate the roof a little bit. And then we are going to work on painting and staining the package hut to make it look a little bit nicer.
All right, let's see. Beautiful. Look at it.
Nice. All right, so now the fun part. We are going to use one of my favorite stains that I've used a lot in the past. This guy. For a while, I was calling it Jacobin, and then somebody commented like it's pronounced Jacobian. So now I'm not very sure how to pronounce that. So brown stain. Let's just dark brown stain. Let's call it that. Okay, we're gonna get everything set up and get rolling with this. So while these dry right here, I am gonna get started on staining the wood of the structure. Viant, he's back here painting the panels, or at least the edges. Then we're gonna paint the back black because that's the only metal paint that we have. All black everything. So yeah, progress. Transformation of the package hut.
So guys, I just finished all the edges. I just finished the edges, and now I will use the roller to go faster on all the panel. Here we go.
So we are about like 95% done with painting and staining the little package hut. We're not sure what we're gonna do for the floor yet, so we'll have to wait to do that at another time. But we are going to switch gears because we need to get these up on the roof before it's dark. So we are going to work on that and then finish the last wall on the inside, staining it. So that way we don't run out of daylight for when we finish the roof. All right, so I think we made some good progress. Not too bad. Got everything kind of like painted, got the roof kind of situated. I think we still have a few more things we're gonna do, and then we have something very special that we're going to add to monitor the packages. So stay tuned for more. So we finished majority of the structure for our package hut. And now, let me introduce the star of the show, this Reolink security camera. So, what we're gonna work on right now is installing this guy on the package hut. That way we can monitor, one, if we get packages, and talk to the delivery drivers and let them know to drop it off inside. And two, make sure that no animals get in there. We have a lot of wildlife and a lot of curious wildlife, so this will be a good way to monitor that we don't have any unique guests hanging out in the package hut. So we are gonna get everything together, get this all set up and installed, and go over the setup with you guys. So with that being said, let's roll. This is the Reolink Argus 4 Pro Plus. The camera is sold by itself, or you can purchase a package deal with the Reolink solar panel included. So we got everything unpacked for the Argus 4 Pro Plus. This is a solar powered camera, and this is the solar panel that comes with it. This is really great because you don't need to wire anything. It's you can pretty much install it anywhere where you can get access to Wi-Fi. So we are gonna jump right in, open the app, get the camera set up, and then install it. It comes with everything you need to install it, including fasteners, and there are multiple installation options. The Reolink Argus 4 Pro features a 180-degree field of vision, which is a super wide-angle view. So we got the camera all configured and set up. So going on the app, you can see right now the view. So we're gonna pick a good spot for it and install it. So I think the best spot to install it is gonna be about right here somewhere. And then we will install the solar panel on the top of the roof of the package hut so that it can charge itself. Also, just a little side note, it is pretty chilly today, so I was obligated to bring out my heated vest. This thing is incredible. I wear it all the time. It is so cozy, so amazing. There's a little battery pack right here that makes it last for actually quite a long time. I'll link this in the description for you guys because it's really an amazing product. We also have a heated jacket that's waterproof as well. Really great. Highly recommend it. Super easy way to stay warm and cozy during this cold weather. Okay, so the field of vision is very wide and very narrow, so which is not necessarily a bad thing, but I don't think it's going to work very well right here because it's too close. So we are going to install it on the corner of the container right here and show you guys a trick to attach things to the corner of the container. So we have these two pieces of scrap wood right here, and basically we are going to combine them to attach the camera in the corner.
So we are going to use the corner to anchor a piece of wood to attach the camera. So what we did from already for another corner to install a light, we just place like a 2x4 on the inside and it can physically go out, and we'll put a pressure treated wood on the other side and some long screw to attach it to this block. And like that will be like really solid because that will sandwich the steel of the corner. And you can attach whatever you want, a camera, a light, whatever you want.
This camera features an 8-megapixel camera and records in 4K Ultra HD, which allows for maximum clarity. Okay, so I am going to check the field of vision on my phone to make sure that everything is in a good spot. So there's the camera right there, and I'm gonna go on the Reolink app to check the view. Looks pretty solid, pretty happy with that. You can see the package hut, you can see the area around the package hut. So we are going to leave it like that and work on installing the solar panel. Another great feature of this camera is the IP66 waterproof rating, which allows you to install it anywhere outdoors. Storage is no problem with local storage, and there are no monthly fees, which is a great feature. You can store all of your recordings locally on a micro SD card or the Reolink Home Hub. So I just went on the app, and as you can see from the little icon in the corner, the solar panel is working. Which is great because it is super cloudy and raining actually. So good to know that it will still charge even in bad weather. All right, so it's all set up, it's charging, good to go, that's awesome. We have everything connected to the Reolink app so we can monitor our little package hut and keep an eye on things from afar and get notified when we have a package. And this is a perfect example of why we need this little package hut, because I don't know if you guys can see on camera, but it is raining, soft, light rain, but just a few minutes and everything is completely soaked, especially cardboard. So that's why this will be perfect for receiving packages. Packages can stay dry in here if we are not home. With enhanced smart detection, the Reolink Argus 4 Pro provides real-time alerts for animals, vehicles, and people, and sends a notification directly to your phone once the camera has been activated. Color X Night Vision enables full color night vision with true-to-life details, keeping your home or property safe day and night. The Reolink Argus 4 Pro can be paired with the Reolink 6-watt solar panel for endless power. Just 10 minutes of direct sunlight a day charges the camera, and it can support 24 hours of continuous video recording. Some other cool features of this camera are two-way audio, time-lapse capabilities, smart home compatible with Google Home, and Wi-Fi 6 compatible. This camera is a great way to monitor your home, office, or property without having to do any complicated wiring. It's a great way to keep an eye on things from afar, and it's really simple to set up and use. You can control everything through the Reolink app on your smartphone and access live streaming anytime, anywhere. Check out the exclusive link in the description if you guys are interested in picking up the Reolink Argus solar-powered security camera. We are so happy to finally have a place for our packages. The package hut came out pretty well, and I'm really happy we were able to use mostly leftover building materials to build it. We will add a few features to the package hut with time, so if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to keep up with our projects and adventures on the ranch. Well, you guys, that's pretty much it for the package hut. Super happy we got this finished. It's really been a savior for our packages. Now we won't have any wet packages this winter. We are planning on doing a little bit more aesthetic things to it to maybe beautify it a little bit, so stay tuned for that. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching another one of our videos, and we'll see you in the next video. Help support our channel by leaving a comment, liking, and sharing this video. As always, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to keep up with our projects and adventures on Pacific Pines Ranch. We put out new videos every Saturday, and sometimes even during the week, so be sure to subscribe and hit the notification button so you don't miss any. Okay, bye!